Spring break should have felt alive, but the forest waited for us like it knew we were coming.
We thought we were alone, but the silence was too perfect to be natural.
If we had listened to the silence, truly listened, we would have known something else was already there.
We laughed as we set up our tents, unaware they would not stay where we left them.
She secured every stake perfectly, which made what happened the next morning impossible.
That night felt safe, almost too safe, like something was letting us enjoy our last moment of ignorance.
I fell asleep faster than I ever had in my life, as if something wanted me unconscious.
And as we slept, something moved in the silence.
I stepped outside, feeling unusually rested, as if someone had forced my body into sleep.
All 4 tents were in a perfect square, and we had not touched them. 4 stones, 1 for each of us, placed like a...
Kevin's face told the truth. None of us had done this.
We stood there, none of us remembering a single thing, and that silence felt heavier than the forest.
Allie's voice shook as she described a desert she had never seen, and footsteps that were not her own.
Kevin admitted he heard commands, but none of us had been awake to give them. Seb didn't dream, but he swore something was standing between the trees, watching us breathe.
Lines in the dirt, as if something heavy had been dragged in the night.
Lines in the dirt, as if something heavy had been dragged in the night.
And then, the trail ended, as if the tents had simply lifted off the earth and floated away.
Whoever, or whatever, moved them understood geometry better than we did. The stones fell harmlessly, but the silence that followed did not. The stones fell, and the world seemed to inhale, waiting for something older than the forest to wake.
Seb heard it first. A sound too deep to belong to anything living.
The earth itself shivered, as if something was pushing against it from below.
It was not thunder, not wind, but the sound of something old forcing itself open.
None of us spoke, because the fear running through us wasn't ours alone.
I packed without thinking, as if the fear running through my body wasn't even mine.
Seb didn't even lift his bag. He dragged it like the ground was burning beneath him.
We didn't speak, didn't plan, yet every door slammed shut in the same second, like one mind controlling 4 bodies.
We didn't look back, because every instinct screamed that something might be watching if we did.
Kevin didn't speak. His face was blank, like he was driving on instinct alone.
Allie didn't blink, didn't breathe right, like she was afraid something in the trees might be staring back.
Seb's breathing matched ours perfectly, 4 lungs moving in the same rhythm, like we weren't 4 people anymore. None of us spoke,
but we all felt the same thought. Whatever.
Years passed, but that morning clung to me like a shadow that refused to fade.
Kevin never mentioned the forest again, but sometimes, even in crowds, he walked like something was still following him. Even in sunshine, Allie sometimes stopped, as if hearing footsteps she could not see.
We never spoke of it again, because some memories feel safer when buried in silence.
Cadence didn't say it, but the forest felt wrong the moment they stepped in.
He didn't walk into their campsite, he was simply there, as if the forest had placed him. Aiden spoke to Cadence like he already knew her, and spoke to Simon like he wasn't there at all.
Then he heard it. Voices, not one, not two, but many.
When he opened the tent, the forest looked like it had been holding its breath for centuries.
The voices were gone, not faded, gone. Like something didn't want to be found.
Morning brought no comfort, only a silence that felt heavier than the night. He touched the napkin and felt cold in a way the fog couldn't explain. The footsteps arrived softly, too softly, as if whoever was walking didn't weigh enough. Aiden stood at the trees, like he had never left them at all.
He spoke of deserted camps, scattered belongings, footprints in places footprints shouldn't be.
Deserted campsites and strange noises.
He told them to leave before sunset, like he'd seen what happened to those who didn't. It's not safe here after dark.
They packed fast, not because they wanted to, but because something deep inside them begged them to go.
Something about Aiden's spot felt wrong, like the forest had rearranged itself around it. The tire wasn't punctured, it was carved.
Whoever, or whatever, cut the tire did it while they all slept. Aiden didn't look surprised. He looked like he had been waiting for this.
He asked for a ride, but his voice carried a weight that didn't feel human.
Drive, Simon, drive!
They locked the doors, and Aiden's expression didn't change at all.
They thought they were leaving the danger behind, but the forest wasn't done with them. 3 figures, 30 feet away, watching, waiting, as if the forest had chosen them next.
Come on, pick up! We need help, we're in a truck, please.
They're still back there. I think they're gaining on us. We're on Route 3.
Sir, I need you to confirm your exact location and the nature of the emergency.
Rest assured, help is on the way.
The operator promised to send someone out, but something in her tone felt rehearsed.
They thought they were safe, but the call they made that morning was never logged, and no follow-up ever came.
No human group could stop whispering like that. Simon wanted to believe Cadence, but the forest had left a mark deeper than reason.
Whatever was out there, it wasn't human.
He whispered the only thing he was sure of. Whatever was out there, it wasn't human.
Days passed, but the silence of the forest followed him home.
Then she heard it, a soft rustle she hadn't heard in years, but knew instantly. It was the same sound they heard in the woods, the same breath behind the tents, now breathing in her home. Cadence tried to steady her breath, but the forest had left a shadow inside her too.
Because some things, once they notice you, never let you go.